All right. Here we go. What's going on? Hello, everybody. Hello.
Did you
We're
tweet
watching. We're watching Back to the Future. I'm going to tweet it right now. Yeah. All right. Let's copy
What
the link.
link should I put on Instagram?
To YouTube on Instagram, and then you can retweet the Periscope link on Twitter. What's up? Jeff Lowe, Ken Jack, Casey Smith, Fights, Marty Mush, Dana also over there. Watching Back to the Future. It's on Netflix. We'll start in a minute. Make sure to
I don't know if I've ever seen this.
Yeah, you said you've told
You've
me
never seen Back to the Future?
I mean, I've definitely seen like parts of it and stuff. I don't know if I've ever sat down and watched it.
Oh, that's nice. I've only seen a little part of it.
If I did ever sit down and watch it, it was at a young age that like I don't really remember it. I mean, I know the story, obviously, but
I love this movie.
What do you mean you know the story, John? They go back to the future.
it's a very famous movie, Marty. I know the movie. I know what happens. I know the fucking Johnny B. Good scene where he says, "You guys."
I don't know what that is.
Well, at the end, we're going to be doing free for all trivia too. So
if I lose this trivia after knowing that neither one of them have ever really seen it, and I've probably seen it 100 times, I'm going to be very upset with myself.
Yeah, Ken Jack not competing in the trivia because I think that might be a bit unfair. So
yeah, definitely not. It should not.
Might not be very fair. Okay. All right, so pull up Back to the Future. Everyone ready to go?
I want to know. Did you get my text? I want the link from Instagram.
Oh, the YouTube link. Just can you? Okay, I'll send it. Hang on.
Oh, John, this is a nice photo of you that you just put up on Instagram.
Thanks, Casey.
What a loser.
Way more put together here than there.
Hmm.
You look a lot more put together on your photo than you do at this current moment.
That was me buried in my phone while I was watching Catastrophe with my family because I was talking about this on Casey Radio today. I've seen the two movies we watched like as a family are or not two movies, two shows are Catastrophe and Mindhunter. And if you'd asked me beforehand, like, are those bad movies to watch with your family? I'd be like, no, I don't think so, because I watch them both alone. Add in your parents and your younger siblings to the mix, and they are unbearable. So I just stare at my phone the whole fucking time.
Watching a guy jerk off to his shoes next to your mom I don't imagine that sounds very good. That's a great
honestly, Catastrophe's worse.
True, yeah. Lots of sex.
Mindhunter, at least there's murder that kind of distracts from the sex stuff. Catastrophe is just all weird sex stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What are you watching, dude?
Mindhunter and Catastrophe.
I've never even heard of those.
Catastrophe, low-key great.
Now you got two shows to watch.
Right.
All right, let's start Back to the Future. Get the stream ready to go. We're gonna hit play at the same time. I'm gonna count everyone down. Get ready to hit play in 3.
Wait.
2.
What? Dana, what's your password?
Oh, jeez.
Yes.
Say it so everyone can hear.
Are you on the stream? Yes.
Yes.
Hold on, I'm taking you off the stream, Marty. Get the password. All right, Marty's got to get the password. I mean, that would have been an all-time moment if Dana's sharing his password out to people.
Also, we've been saying we're ready to play, and I was the one that stopped it last, and Marty just didn't even have the fucking.
That's just unbelievable. I gotta blog it anyway, so whatever.
Dude, I just watched Dead to Me season 2. I finished it. I'm completely out on streaming. Completely. I'm sorry, not streaming. Like season dumping.
Oh, like binge or like the whole show out at once. Yeah.
I can't do it. I've been outspoken against it for probably a year or two now. I have officially. I have to be hashtag done with it. I can't do it anymore. Start doing the week to week shit because it's like fucking because I just finished the season and I can't really even tell you what I just watched. It's like cramming for an exam versus actually learning the material. Like I crammed it, I got it in that short period of time, but like you asked me in a week, I'm not gonna be able to tell you anything about that.
I don't know. I think Netflix doesn't want to go away from the model, but I think for like Stranger Things, the next time they do it, they should just drop it all. They should drop it individually week by week, or even like 3 or 4 days apart, not even a week apart.
Right. It's. I feel like you lose so much. You lose like the collective experience of a viewing. You lose the fucking week build up. You lose the discussion about the episode. None of these are new ideas, but it's official. I can't do it anymore. I hate it so much. What show did I watch recently where I was like scrolling past it while looking for Dead to Me, and I was like, I don't remember anything about that show, and I watched it in quarantine.
Change the streaming game. Go take some meetings.
That's what I'm supposed to do, man. I'm gonna do 6-minute episodes on your phone.
You can't screenshot it. You can't meme it. You can't screen record it. And you can't AirPlay it to your TV. All right, Marty, you good?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Here we go. Starting Back to the Future in 3, 2, 1, play.
Mine took a hot minute to buffer. I hope I'm not
Mine
too
did
far.
too.
Okay, good.
I'm going to leave this up for the first 3 minutes. Ask in the chat if you need the time. We'll take it away in a minute. What a great fucking movie this is. Don't even.
This bastard's got subtitles on. He knows I can't read.
That means Mark Dana's a smart movie watcher.
Michael
I
J.
can't-
Fox.
Is my TV too loud?
It might be. I need to hear. That could be my movie. That could be yours. I don't know yet.
At what age did he get Parkinson's?
I'm actually surprised you knew that.
Oh, Curb Your
He's
Enthusiasm.
Curb.
yeah.
Yeah. I knew exactly why you knew that.
Was he stomping or is it the Parkinson's?
He did in 1991 at age 29, and then he didn't disclose it to the public until 1998.
That's wild.
Casey, what are you eating?
Macaroni and cheese. Buffalo chicken mac and cheese.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Is it good?
Pretty fucking good.
Like just your own, or is this like a sponsored plug that you just threw on us?
You guys get to devour or what?
No, it's from a restaurant in New York City.
I was watching the Chicklet stream a little bit last night, and they were I forget who they had. I forget who said it. It was whoever they had on at the time said.
Oh, Yandel.
Okay, yeah, he said, "Oh, it's like a Hungry Man," and they're like, "No, it's like Devour." And he's like, "Oh yeah, okay, it's like," and then Biz is like, "No, it's like Devour."
Alan Silvestri, same guy who did the Marvel soundtracks.
Yes, Avengers. The man. This dog food is disgusting. I'm a
Useless
snob now that I have a
invention.
dog.
Oh,
Ah!
Einstein, you fat bastard.
Hey, Marty, why don't you clean up the fucking dog food a little bit there?
That shit's gross.
Someone's TV is very loud.
It might be mine.
Okay.
Better?
It might be.
I turned it down.
Okay. This movie, do you guys know what I gave this movie out of 100?
No.
98, 99, 100.
94.
100.
Woohoo.
100 out of 100 for me. It's a perfect movie.
You like it that much?
It's my second favorite movie of all time behind Ocean's 11.
How many movies have you given 100 to?
Well, since I started rating movies, only one. Blade Runner 2049. But I retroactively, like, if someone asks, I'll be like, this is what I would have given it if it came out in this time. I want to go back, like, year by year one day, but I simply don't have the time.
Sounds like a big undertaking.
It sounds like a thing I don't want to do. Like the idea sounds cool. The execution sounds awful. Marty, low-key a dick here.
What?
Oh, I didn't even realize that. We're going to be saying Marty the entire time, and we have Marty on the screen.
What the fuck did I do?
No, yeah. Well, we're okay. He's McFly. I'll say McFly.
He has beautiful eyeballs.
What the fuck is that? It sounds so creepy. Why are you so weird, dude?
You said eyes, yeah.
Beautiful eyeballs.
Great corneas.
That's like fucking me saying you got a nice smile, saying you got nice teeth. It's weird.
No, it's like when people say like butt cheeks. It's necessary, but people say it.
No, butt cheeks is cute. This
Yeah,
is
that's funny.
it's like
I obviously would never say eyeballs like if I was actually trying to be like complimenting somebody. I just
it's
said
creepy
it.
no matter what, Casey. I think Dimitri Martin has a bit about how like you can say you like kids, you can't say you like 7-year-olds. That's what you just did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck.
Marty McFly here with a preposterous fit that looks amazing.
Yeah,
It actually looks like a fit that John would probably pull off, and everybody would be annoyed that he pulled it off.
Yes. I mean, I went as Marty for Halloween once, and like I put everything on. I'm like, this is ridiculous. This whole outfit is just insane, but it looks great on him. And because then he tosses on, he'll have the vest.
yeah,
Dude, great song.
great.
Like, think about that. This is
You
the outfit, and then he just
dude.
tosses a vest on.
Now on Burger King again, Jeff, after we talked about it on the pod.
Yeah, I forgot Burger King has a lot of product placement in this movie. Delicious restaurant, not an ad.
You know what? I haven't gotten like takeout fast food or anything like that since quarantine started. Pretty nice having on cook for you.
What?
Wait, pretty nice what?
Having your mom cook for you.
Oh, yeah. I
You
just said
didn't
on.
get any- You didn't get any delivery food when you were in New York?
Oh yeah, I guess it's not. Actually, you know what? No, I did not get delivery from New York. I forgot I was cooking. I was making sandwiches in HelloFresh. I don't believe I even got delivery in New York. Now that I think about it, maybe once, but I don't. One doesn't come to mind. But just leaving myself some wiggle room in case I'm wrong.
Well, the good news is I don't think anybody's going to try to prove you wrong. So
John, I got a question for you.
Go ahead, Marty.
Do you think people that have been running like their entire lives, like early on, they were runners, they don't appreciate the feeling of couches like we do? Because I also feel like, because when I ran today, I thought I was gonna die, and I don't feel good after I run, so I feel like it's vice versa.
I'd argue that they understand the comfort of a couch more than us.
I think that's insane.
Think about it like someone who grew up starving, right? And they don't appreciate a cheeseburger. The first time they have a cheeseburger, the rare times they get a cheeseburger, they're more like, whoa, this is amazing.
No,
So you're saying they're not that tired or wiped out. So when they get to the couch, the feeling of like
Yeah.
relief is not
So,
as
like,
good.
they're running when they run, they feel really good about themselves. When I run, I feel like shit. But when I sit on the couch for 12 hours on a Sunday watching football, I'm like, man, I feel great, and they feel like shit.
Okay.
I think there are. I actually know there are people like there are definitely people like that.
Yeah, like I gotta move.
Like I always like the people like I always got to be doing something. Go go go. Like I get that.
So not only did he rip off Johnny B. Good, but he also ripped off Huey Lewis in the News.
He did. Marty McFly, big music thief.
Twice the thief. He's the original Napster.
There are 3 of these movies, but Jennifer Parker's a different actress in the next 2. They changed 2 actors from this movie, actually.
Yep.
Crispin Glover is not George McFly. It actually ends up being a major groundbreaking moment for the movie industry of using people's likeness without any consent.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they
They put
used his
this dude in prosthetics. It's so
yeah, they
cool.
used his like face mold for the next guy who played him in the next movie, and it was like I don't know the exact details. It's worth reading. It's like kind of fascinating. Look at that fucking truck.
That Toyota's so cool.
How old is Marty in this? Or I'm sorry, I should say how old is fucking what's his test? I can't think of his name. Right
Michael
now.
J.
Michael
Fox
J.
when he
Fox.
filmed this, he was I don't know his exact age. It's got to be like 25, 24. Let's see. He had just turned 24.
That's pretty young.
Classic question. Does he look like a high school student in your opinion?
No.
I could see it.
You don't think so? I think he does.
Yeah, it's definitely not like a jawline.
I would say like college, and I know that's not that far off. Like he doesn't look like 17 to me. He looks like 21.
He's borderline. I didn't eat all of it. It was like 75% of the 20. It's okay.
I think he's more accurate than most people are now.
It's only like 75%.
In what?
Like most like Hollywood movie high schoolers, I think look a lot
Yes.
better than Michael J. Fox did here.
Well, I mean, like Spider-Man, for example. Joe Manganiello was a high school student, and he looked like he was 50. And Tobey Maguire. And now the new Spider-Man, Tom Holland, looks almost too young for high school.
Did you leave her number?
Yeah, did he not have her phone number?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, that's
He's
making
saying
out. Well, that's wild.
she loves him, but he just doesn't have her phone number.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, drop it and I love you and the number.
Do you think that it? I know John's answer because he just doesn't really like to sit around and text. But do you think that you would like it better if you couldn't constantly talk to people?
Oh my god, what a dream.
If you
What?
couldn't talk to people?
I said, what a
I
dream
get it.
that would be.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
you like couldn't text at all. Like you just.
How
I
is
feel
Marty
like I
on
would like.
I have an uncle like that. Doesn't have a cell phone. Doesn't have an email address. He's like he just says he does not always want to be in contact. He's not like a fucking woodsman or anything like that. He's just like I don't. You're not allowed to be able to contact me whenever you want. And I'm so envious of that.
Yeah.
It's right. It's her. She's going to her grandmother's. Good fucking point. Great point by people in the chat. I was fixated on the 555.
Hello, McFly.
Someone's TV is very loud.
Whose is it?
I don't
Not
know.
mine. I muted it.
I can say I'm always like off, so I'm good.
I have headphones.
It's Marty. His hair looks like Brandon Walker's right before he buzzed it. That's what it was starting
Oh
to look
man, it was. And every day we would do trivia. I would open up trivia and be Brandon just combing his hair for 10 minutes on the stream.
like. Oh yeah. Every podcast is a new brush.
Butthead.
Yeah, Marty, you don't use the word butthead enough. I feel like you're a butthead word user.
Did you guys see the transit quote tweet Joshy Crocs thing?
Oh yeah.
What'd they say?
That's like
What
how
the fuck was
disgusting it was.
See, I would do a 180 on the MTA if they would have quote tweeted it and said "fuck off." I'd be the biggest MTA fan of. I would never complain about a late subway. I'd be all in. What an asshole that kid is.
Yeah, seriously. Speaking of assholes, Hub's heating up his cereal.
I mean, what the
that.
fuck? Like, I've been reserving judgment on that just because, like, I refuse to believe it's as simple as you say it is. He just puts his cereal in the microwave.
15 seconds, only Raisin Bran. 15
To
seconds.
get it mushy. To get it
He
mushy.
likes
sir.
it when it's saggy.
No, I don't do soggy cereal. I think that's gross.
Soggy cereal is one. Hot milk is another.
I
Yeah,
don't
you
even
can
put-
make cereal soggy without putting it in a microwave.
I don't
Also
even
hot
put the milk in my cereal because I don't like it saggy.
Fucking turning the oatmeal. It's gross.
I've always really despised how much peanut brittle George McFly eats in this scene. Just not a
Peanut
big
brittle is
peanut,
underrated, by the way.
not a big peanut brittle guy.
I don't like peanut brittle.
Very 80s thing. Do we know anyone? Oh, does Blackjack wear suspenders in the office?
Sometimes.
I feel like he does. I say, do we have anyone in the office who wears suspenders and I don't know it?
Blackjack's definitely one of her suspenders.
Maybe up on the third floor that we don't know about.
No, we know about it.
We would. It'd be
Not-
suspenders sales guy. That's who that we would know that name.
Yeah, we know. It
That
might be
vodka-
the only thing we ever talked about.
Yeah. Good.
That brings up a good point. The scene is just logos. The scene.
Well, there's an
Yeah.
ad for the product place in the beginning of this movie.
That might be the worst laugh I've ever seen.
That's a fake laugh.
Very uncomfortable.
Fantastic laugh, though.
Michael J. Fox has an ass on him.
Yeah, he does.
Like a dumper.
He's got. Oh my god.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank
Look
you.
at
all.
that poster behind him. That's like fucking Rob Lowe. He said a poster just said sports.
Bless you.
Thank you.
You know what, though? Right now, we could all use that poster. Just sports, please.
Dude, we talked about this like on first of all, the brief time we had sports back Saturday night, I didn't win a single bet. But there are like a lot of nights where I'm not like completely lost. Like I'd like to be watching what the Bruins are doing or the Celtics are doing, but regular sports I can find something else to watch.
Yeah, you say that until football season gets tainted.
Football might be different. But I'm okay without June baseball or May baseball, whatever month it is.
Since we got over the March Madness, that one hurt.
That
Right.
one
That-
stunk. You're right. After that,
And the Masters. Those were the two that really stunk.
Master. I love the Master, but that one didn't sting for me like March Madness did. March
Well, no, 'cause
Madness,
March Madness was the first one.
the tournament stung. Like that was there was a day I remember where I was like, fuck, we're not gonna get to watch this till next year now. Like, that
Because it was
blows.
going to be like the best one too, because there wasn't a clear-cut good team.
Yeah.
Without March Madness, I'm gonna go a full 2 years without watching a single college basketball game.
It's a DeLorean. JCPenney. You have to make sure whenever we see a brand, make sure you name it.
I like that.
JC
Like,
Penny
like,
had
like you just learned to read driving through a town, reading every sign he sees.
Exactly, yeah.
JC Penny having the E before the Y is still, it trips me up to this day.
Lady in the tram.
Can I imagine having that remote control car, just like in an empty parking lot late at night when you're bored? Just a shitty car you can just zip around.
What kind of car was a DeLorean? Is DeLorean the brand?
Yeah, it's a DeLorean, yeah.
Is that the only kind of car DeLorean ever made?
Ken Jack, no, Ken Jack's a gearhead.
AMC. It's John DeLorean, baby. Master inventor.
You're going to see some serious shit, man. Poor dog.
Come here, Marty. If it doesn't work,
Yeah.
we'll both die.
How irresponsible.
That's what makes the doc so great.
Fuck out of here.
Dana B, rate his camera work.
Where his camera work? Where his camera work?
He's not even aiming right now.
It was to watch it.
So,
Got a head of hair, huh?
What was it, a doctor?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I feel like he's missing glasses. He needs glasses.
I feel like glasses might have put the character even more, like, too much over the top.
Yeah, like too crazy.
Just like there's a level of like, all right, believable doctor, and then just like, all right, we've made it just a complete joke of a character. You're right. Geez, Marty, put the fucking camera up a little more. Or McFly, excuse me. I don't want to confuse our Marty.
Fucking
It's
white
confusing.
McFly.
Wait, what did you say, John?
YP McFly.
Did you see YP's move today with Coley?
That was very funny.
Why?
that was a wild notification again.
I refuse to follow YP.
YP followed Coley for the first time on Instagram or something, and then I think to like, cause I don't know if he felt bad, but he liked like 30 photos and commented on like 10 of them.
Oh, I actually fucking weird. Why did I see that? Why was
I got a notification. Maybe you
Coley
did too.
tweeted about it. He commented on a picture of us from He commented on a picture of us from Avengers Endgame, which came out a year ago.
YP's the only person that doesn't follow me, so I refuse to follow him.
Oh, you know what? I saw it because he commented the picture of me, Coley, Tyler, and Vince Wilfork, I think. And that was Vince Wilfork is one of our first guests in New York. That one's been 2, 3, 4 years ago. Coley also today just texted me a picture of Beans and said, "Miss you."
Like Beans, the character, or just
Beans
actual
Aaron
big
Garen?
beans?
No, a bowl of baked beans.
Nice.
Baked beans are good.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Beans are gross.
Oh,
I thought-
no.
Whoa, baked beans are so good.
No, all beans are gross.
Fucking
I'm
Marty,
on
you're a
Team
fucking
Marty
bean.
for this.
If you don't like black beans,
Nope.
that's weird. In Austin, they put black beans in like everything.
I know.
Which one's a pinto bean?
Like,
They're brown.
No.
Brown?
Brown, yeah.
I always panic when I'm at a Mexican restaurant and I just point. I just go, "Oh, those ones."
Brown. They're brown.
I like pinto beans and Boston baked beans.
Oh, Boston baked beans are so good.
You don't like legumes, Marty?
Come again?
You don't like a legume?
The fuck's that?
Oh no.
I know the lagoon, at Swishplash.
Oh, Marty, you ever go on the Big Drop? What was it, Cliff Diver?
Oh no, I would never go on that. You have to be an insane person to go
It's
on that.
crazy. When you get to the top, the wind like pushes the thing like it's gonna fall over. It's so scary.
When the fat
Alien-
people go on, it's the best.
Oh, it's so funny. You knock out like displace like 50 tons of water. It's hilarious. The alien what was the alien one? The alien one was the best.
Alien invasion.
Yeah, that one was the best.
Gigawatts or gigawatts? Gigawatts.
I always love when Doc's like, "Hey, shh, quiet, quiet." It's like you're in an empty parking lot with one high school kid. No one's hearing this. Is this accurate looking plutonium? Do we know? I feel like
It
Ken
looks
Jack
like
might
it.
know.
Just like it looks like a tube of the what do you call it? What's the squeeze out ice pop thing?
Oh yeah, it looks like ice pops.
Wait,
Ice
why
pop water.
why does Kenjack know what a plutonium is?
Ken Jack knows a lot about like
Science stuff, man.
science, smart people shit.
You know what ride sucked, Marty? The Hollywood one. Fuck
Yeah.
that ride.
Trash.
That line was always so long, and the ride sucked. Fuck
For
that.
what?
That's usually what happens.
There's this one ride of this. It's a water park near where we live in Riverhead, and it's like called Hollywood Stunt Rider, I think. And like the line would always be out the ass, and like the ride was like 2 seconds long. It fucking sucked.
Alright, heat is so loud. Or whatever the air comes out of there. Fucking loud as shit. I wish it was.
I just feel like having the plutonium stored in your passenger seat when your car is about to cause a fire under the wheels just seems very dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
All very problematic, yes.
Yeah. Doc flew close to the sun. That's what made him the Doc.
Oh, Casey, is this what you were talking about
What?
with the cursing?
With the son of a bitch thing?
Oh, okay, no, I didn't know what it was. I remember you mentioned a curse. You had a curse story for this.
Oh yeah, so I should wait till after this scene to probably tell it, right? It's a very good story.
What? He dies that early?
I mean, some of the most ruthless villains in any movie ever made. Normally, you get like a quick plea or something from the victim. Now he's like, "Fuck that."
I don't want to bring the mood down, but don't worry, it's happy. But that happened to my dad. What just happened there?
The gun
What?
jammed.
Yeah, my dad was a cop. The guy got him from behind, and he shot, and the gun jammed.
Oh
Wow.
shit!
Isn't that shit wild?
That is wild. I mean, this guy, we saw where he went wrong. He was punching the shit out of the gun. Be a little more nimble. That's such a classic movie gun sound effect too.
Yeah.
Just like how it sounds.
Oh shit.
See McFly. That's a very Kevin McAllister way to be screaming.
Mm.
It is. Kevin McAllister, Joe Burrow, same shit.
That's right. I forgot that's your meme.
It's
What did
so
John
true.
die? What happened to John? We lose John. He die?
I didn't know if he like sunk further down in the
He's
couch
just-
or what.
he fell asleep. He dozed off below screen.
I would be so fucked if I went backwards in time.
Oh yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know how to navigate. Wouldn't know what to do.
No.
Fantastic little Easter egg. I mean, it's such a creative movie. That's one of my favorite payoffs in any movie is him knocking over one of the two twin pines, and then it's only one single pine at the end of the movie with the name of the mall area. It's just like it really was pinnacle of being a creative movie. There you go. I forgot Nike gets a lot of FaceTime in all three of these movies.
Mhm.
I am actually a little concerned about John.
You just lost him. Yeah, like right there, Marty. That'd be my pants shit moment. Where you drive to go home and you're just like, no.
Yeah. Like, what would you even think to start back then? What you know now?
I would have no idea what to do.
You know, yeah, because you don't like cell phones and shit. You know how the fuck that works.
What if you go back and you forgot to bring cash?
Screwed.
You have your chip. You're like, hey, where do I insert the chip in my card?
You talk about Kevin McAllister. When I see technology and stuff, the one thing that I miss from like early childhood that I wish we could still use today are Talk Boys. Those things were fucking awesome.
It's original podcast machine.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
You've never seen Home Alone 2?
I probably have.
Where he talks into the Talk Boy. It becomes like a whole part of that movie.
And an incredibly cumbersome product too.
Yeah.
It's mad. It's like this big. At what point in the movie do we put out a missing persons report for John?
I mean, what an insane! He must have had the shit.
Yeah, he's taking a dump.
Actually, no matter what his answer is, we have to say that's what it is.
Taking a dump. It's all right.
It's no shame. We'll just ask him when he comes back. How was it?
Do you think people were happier back then than they are now?
Yeah.
Me too.
If you're an old white guy, yeah, shit rocked back in the 50s.
Yeah.
Everything was very, very bullish for you.
Yeah, that's a good point.
What's that? Did I see mine? What?
I feel like when I went off that New York City cars driving around doing announcements on top of the car.
They're doing it right now a bunch.
They are. That is true. We of all times, we are now. Oh man, I would kill for just a diner. Oh, there he is.
What happened?
How was it?
How much corn did you eat?
What's up?
How much corn did you eat?
Oh no!
Oh no, I was making drinks.
Oh, fancy boy!
Did you make like 40 drinks too?
Dude, I had to go inside to make it, so I made one when I finished this one.
Yeah, he was making a lot of brown liquor.
That looks so good.
But, wait, what'd you say?
Oh, no, nothing. We said we believe you. You definitely weren't taking a dump. We believe you.
We believe you. It's okay. That's not a martini glass you filled up with water just to use as a cover. It's okay.
I actually wasn't going to drink tonight.
What?
I don't know. I just like it wasn't like a thing. I was just like, maybe I'll just chill on the couch. And I saw Casey have a sip of wine. I was like, you know what? Maybe we'll do some Gibsons.
Did Kevin tell you that they asked me who I would cry the hardest for if they died at Barstool? Did he tell you about this?
No.
I said you because if you died, then I would look like an actual alcoholic, so I'd have to sit at the bar by myself.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Because
I think.
you drinking because I'm drinking, it just proves my point.
Real brothers in arms here.
Yeah.
Is that a good burn? An Irish? If you're Irish, someone call you an Irish bug.
I don't think there's really any good burn for a white person.
That's fair.
No,
It's like,
that's a lie. Tico Texas calling white people baseball fans is very funny.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I meant like the stereotypical ones, like cracker and stuff like that. It's like I don't think anyone actually gets offended. If for a good burn, you got to take a little offense.
Okay, because I asked it earlier, does Marty look like a high school student? Biff and them, they do not look like high school students.
Oh God, no! Biff looks like he's fucking 40 to me.
Biff has like 4 kids. He's on his like 3rd job.
Don't forget, that's the type of guy that people thought could cover like fucking Calvin Johnson when they tweet like, "Oh, players in the '60s in the NFL, they could play today."
Yeah.
Fantastic point.
I just want a diner milkshake right now. Just like a milkshake at a diner, where they give you the extra silver mixing cup too, with the extra shake on the side.
I haven't been to a diner since Pup Punk.
Oh, that diner was so good.
Yeah, I went to the wrong diner. Remember that?
You remember when you asked me to just order you anything on the menu?
Yeah.
So I'm not going to get into this right now because I just don't have the mental capacity. But I am so right.
This is Casey asked what I want, and I said whatever. Just get me something.
From a diner, there's 20.
Yeah, it is a tough ask.
But okay, I said get me whatever, and then Casey got me whatever. And what did I do, Casey?
You ate it.
I just ate it because I just wanted
You have
whatever.
no right to not like it, though.
Right, and I didn't. It was perfect.
And I just was like, do you want lunch? Do you breakfast? Like, what are we talking here? It's a diner. It's not like there's only a few options.
No, but we've talked about this with Kevin, where Kevin brings up the correct point, where if I was a girl about it and it was like, oh no, I didn't want this, then it would be on me. But I said whatever, you ordered whatever, I enjoyed whatever. Who's not happy today?
Well, no one was happy because we were all hungover to shit.
Holy shit.
Anyone want to see a really cursed image?
Of course.
You may have seen it. Have you seen the real life Bart Simpson picture? Someone did a 3D rendering of what Bart Simpson would look as a human being.
Yes.
Damn, I hate it so much.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I hate everything about that.
It's tough. It's a tough picture.
Marty, that's his mom.
I don't like this.
Just a little underwear humor.
That's what I said too, dude. Your Instagram actually pisses me off, John.
Why?
It's like Dana literally just looked at you and goes, who takes this?
No,
I didn't take it. My sister took it of me. That's not like a pose.
I asked who physically takes it.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
more
My
upset.
sister and my mom were laying on the floor while we watched fucking, what is it? Catastrophe.
I love the picture. I don't mean who Who takes
Thank
that
you, Dan.
picture?
Oh, I hate it. I hate it.
Who
Hey, you. I don't give a shit. You fucking legume.
Legume. Love it. Love it.
I don't know what that is.
I'm calling you a fucking legume forever. Whoa, Martin.
Marty semi-chubbed up for his mom. Take a shit.
Yes.
Marty's got that thing as fucking chubbed up as Connell did in Normal People.
Mm-hmm.
Connell had that thing windmilling before the scene started.
Jeff,
Yo,
Marty's never seen Office Space. Speaking of Milton,
you should see Office Space. You should see Office Space.
It's good.
Yeah, Office Space is a good movie. Yeah,
It's old though. No.
not that old. It's newer than this movie.
Any horses?
Any horses?
Yeah.
I'm just not going to answer that question.
What?
What a crazy question.
I don't watch things with horses in it.
Oh. No, but now you're making me think there's a horse in Office Space.
I don't.
no horse.
I don't think there is, but now you're making me question it where you're going to watch Office Space and text me and be like, you motherfucker, there was a horse in this movie.
I'll be upset. That's why I turned off Peaky Blinders in 10 minutes.
What do you mean, Marty? God damn it! What do you mean you don't watch things with horses?
I don't like things in the West End and horses.
There are horses in everything.
The Wild West.
The Wild
Well-
Wild West shit.
I get that.
Speaking of blackjack, looks like you're never going to hang out with a Duca and blackjack.
No, I can't.
You can't be around horses.
Might be a horse in the scene when they beat up the printer.
That was trash. What would happen if his mother wanted to dog him?
I haven't been paying attention.
That's his mother. He wants to dog him.
Their son?
It's back.
Come on, 55 though. It's different.
Yeah, that's weird. That's a good point.
Oh,
This is a very horny movie, too.
It is. It's like low key so horny.
I mean, Bo, actually, the second one, we just reviewed Back to the Future 2. Second one is even more so.
she touched.
Whoa!
God, I just despise her little brother.
She's like, what's
Throwing out leg grabs at the family dinny tabby.
She's like Issel Fisher in Wedding Crashers with Vince Vaughn.
How about Ethiopian Josh just tweeting out that Triss is horny?
Yes. Weird.
A little weird.
This makes me uncomfortable even talking about it.
I knew Jeff was gonna get.
That makes me uncomfortable just talking about that.
When was so much made me uncomfortable there. When did we start calling Josh Ethiopian Josh?
Yeah, when did that happen?
That's a great nickname.
I've never heard that before. Where
You
did
never
you just make
Ethiopian Josh?
no
What?
Josh?
Like one other Josh in the company. Why can't
No,
I know it's Josh. We're talking about Josh, but I've just never heard him called Ethiopian Josh.
Right.
Bro, are you kidding? Everyone calls him
I'm
that.
not gonna lie, I wouldn't know who just Josh is.
I mean, yeah, who's
I
the
haven't
other
heard my
who's
phone
the
is
other
Josh.
Josh that we
The other Josh does like stool scenes and advises. He's an editor.
There are multiple Joshes, but I've still never heard it. I've said Instagram Josh when I talk about that one.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Ethiopian Josh.
Krista came on Friday Night Pints last week. I can confirm Josh's tweet.
Yes.
I didn't
Trista
know you
came
had a
on
Twitter.
Friday Night Pints, just talking about all kinds of sex with all her ex-boyfriends. It was completely out of left field. It was wild.
All right, I guess he's right.
It was so on Friday Night Pints. It was me, Kevin. At one time, it was me, Kevin, Trista, and Pat. And she's like, "Hey, Pat, was my ex-boyfriend gay because he wanted me to bang him in the ass with a strap on?" I was like, "Have it in the backseat." What did you just say? She didn't do it, but he would request it.
He would request her to dog him in the butt?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What's wrong with him?
And then she goes, and then how about this, Marty?
He doubles down.
She pulls like Larry David's therapist when he's like, "Look, I'm not going to tell you who it is, but he directed Star Wars." And everyone's like, "Oh, it's George Lucas." She's like, "I won't say who it is, but his name rhymes with Bromar." I was like, "What?"
Well, what is? There's a lot that could be Broma.
I think there's just Nomar. It might not be Nomar Garcia Park. Him and Mia Hamm have been together for a while, but I mean, I could find this guy in 10 minutes.
I can't.
There's not a lot of Nomars.
I gotta be honest. I didn't even think of Nomar when you said Bromar.
What did you think of when you heard Bromar?
Romar.
Yeah, what would you think?
I thought Omar liked The Wire.
I guess Omar is possible.
Omar's the coolest fucking guy ever in Hawaii. Oh.
Yeah, Casey, if you don't win this trivia at the end here, it's gonna be it's gonna be probably 5 or 6 questions. You have to quit.
I also haven't seen this movie in probably like, I don't know, at least 5 years, maybe even more. So, but yes, I mean, I've seen it enough.
Well, the three of you should wager something at the end.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
Kenjack, did you ever see Matt Hammer?
No, I don't think so.
Matt Hammer is a great meteorologist.
Hold on, let me look him up. Because there's the other guy. Was it Doug Heffernan? No, that's not right. That's King of Queens guy.
Heffernan's from
That's King of Queens. Yeah. There's the other guy though. The other News 12 guy, Doug something. Shoot.
Oh, Jeff. It's so funny. Everyone thought that was Joe Burrow's room. That's a great quiz mind right there. No.
Oh, it's Doug Geed.
Doug Geed?
Yeah, if you see his face, you'll know who it is. Who's your guy you just said?
Matt Hammer.
Manhattan News 12. Oh, yeah, I remember this guy.
Oh, yeah.
The dual Doppler motherfucker.
Crush it.
Yeah. Oh, man. I knew it came so hard.
This is a big fit right here, too, on Doc.
Mm-hmm.
It is pretty good. That jacket is fantastic.
The jacket.
Again, it looks like something John would like put on that everybody normally would make fun of, but he'll somehow still look cool in it.
It's not a jacket. It's a robe. He's in my man's in a fucking night robe.
Yeah. Again, you could walk into the office if we ever are allowed to go back to the office in that, and like for like 2 seconds we'd make fun of it, and then like 10 minutes later we'd be like, "Fuck, why does he look so cool in that?"
Mm-hmm. I like that they have a portrait of Ben Franklin, also a notoriously horny person.
What was I watching? Oh, Dead to Me. See, this is what I mean. I don't remember it's from Dead to Me. When they're like Ben Franklin, he died of what? Syphilis, right?
Yeah. He was a horny motherfucker.
Horny. Are you guys excited for Hamilton? Have you guys seen Hamilton yet?
Fuck yes.
I never did.
I have not seen it, no, and I am excited for it.
Ron, I know you and I have argued about this. I'm excited. I love Hamilton. I'm excited to see it.
I'm torn with it though because I can't decide if I want to let my girlfriend watch it. So I feel like you got to watch it live.
I do feel
first.
like you need to watch it live, but because it's Lin-Manuel Miranda, which I know you and I disagree on this, like I want to see it because I like him so much, and I didn't get to see him in it.
Yeah, that's good.
Get it right. Yes, I did. What did I do wrong?
Why do you like Lin-Manuel so much?
Because of Hamilton, and because I thought he was pretty good in Curb. He was annoying, but he like played that role really well.
He was in Sopranos too. You know that, Marty?
I'm rewatching it for like the 4th time. What's he in?
He's like on like a bellhop or something. I remember I went back to rewatch it.
Really?
Very funny.
I also he created Hamilton, so I fucking love Hamilton.
And The Heights also very good.
Hamilton is so good. Jeff, I'm shocked you haven't seen Hamilton.
I mean, I was here. It was impossible. I tried the lottery a couple times. I couldn't get it.
Hate to brag, I saw it here too. You know,
Oh shit! You saw the OG
Whatever.
cast?
third row orchestra. Just saying.
Jeez.
Damn.
All right. I mean, you hate to brag. Sounds like you loved to brag there. That sounded like a very enjoyed brag.
You know, I do have to give. I have the tip of the cap to Casey though, but she didn't hit it with a humble brag because that's the worst.
Yes. When you say humble brag, you mean 0% humble.
And nobody actually is sad either.
Mm-hmm.
People don't even like. It's usually not even a humble brag. It's like, oh, by the way, I'm worth $100 million. Humble brag. Like, no, that's just straight up a brag. Just use the word that already exists.
R.I.P. in peace, Harris Whittles, the guy who invented that.
Imagine, by the way, being a bully in school and you're so much a bully, you just follow the guy and kick him in the ass.
I hate it.
The kick me sign wasn't a useful product. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys. It wasn't for me.
I don't know if I ever really tried to employ it, but
The kick. I've seen the kick me sign deployed. I've never seen it like used physically. It was more of a visual gag.
right. By the way, Kenjack, you say Harris Whittles invented the humble brag? I don't think I knew that.
Yeah. That was his original bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It wasn't like it's like a stand-up bit?
No, it wasn't like a stand-up bit. I know he invented the actual term, though. I forget. I don't know if it was... Maybe it was a stand-up bit, actually. Shit. I don't remember. Very funny dude, though. Major rest in peace.
Yeah. How long? He died what? He died like a year before Parks and Rec ended?
Yeah. I want to say it was like 2014? 2013? Maybe a little later.
Doc, are you trying to tell me that my mother has the hots from me?
How else can I tell you, Marty? Your mom wants to fuck you.
What else is this guy in? The who's playing his dad right now?
Crispin Glover?
Who?
Crispin Glover? He has a weird filmography, man. I don't know which one movies you would know.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
I thought he was talking about Doc. I was like, what are you talking about?
The scientist?
I thought you were saying playing his dad. I thought that's how confused you were.
Oh.
That's my thing, Marty. There it is. I couldn't go back in time because I can't be writing on a pad and pen anymore. My hand, just awful.
Oh, it's bad.
It's terrible, and I like to write too. Like I got a good hand, or I can write like a checklist, and then I'm done.
Marty, did I tell you I got a homemade tattoo gun?
You gonna tattoo yourself?
Yeah, you want one?
No.
You want? What did you get in a? What did you get in a pyramid scheme?
No, it's not. It's not.
Amazon.
Kind of. I got it on Amazon.
What, like a needle? Like a real tattoo?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
That
So
sounds like.
stupid.
I mean, that sounds like a pyramid scheme. You just
You're
try to
gonna do
smell
it?
more.
No, I meant, do you want one? Like, do you want a tattoo? Like, you want me to give you a tattoo?
I thought you were trying to sell him a gun. Like what?
Wait, what are you gonna give yourself?
I don't know. It doesn't come till May 22nd. Amazon's prioritizing orders, and apparently at-home tattoo kits aren't at the top of the list.
That sounds about right.
I think I could actually use. You could give me my triangle.
Yeah. Oh, I bet I could do the hell out of a triangle.
I mean, Biff would whoop Marty's ass.
Oh my god! Just into a pulp. Marty
Whack
knows
him.
that though.
Did you guys have pizza sticks in high school?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Pizza sticks were fire.
I always love that and spicy chicken day. 2 best days of the week.
I got stabbed in the chest with a pencil because I stole kids' spicy chicken nuggets.
Can't do that. Big no. I still got pencil leads all over my body from stabbing each other.
Dude, one time in kindergarten,
No.
this kid Carl was sitting down, and my buddy Brendan with a fucking wicked sharp pencil under his seat, and he sat on it, and it got stuck in his ass. Not like in his asshole, like stuck in his cheek. And then we were walking to lunch later that day, or not late, like very shortly thereafter, and the principal was holding little Carl, and the pencil was still stuck in his ass.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You gotta make sure it doesn't get stuck off or doesn't like snap off. Otherwise it gets stuck there forever.
Oh yeah, that's true. I never thought about it like that. Yeah, I guess it's the paramedics.
I got pencil leads like still in me right now, like very visible.
Yeah, I stabbed my hand a long time ago. John, I feel like you may want to pull off this fit too with half the shirt untucked.
I'm telling you, this like we're gonna come back to HQ and he's gonna be rocking the Marty McFly shit.
Marty looks great. Marty looks fantastic.
I thought okay.
No, George as well. I'm saying George. I'd
That's-
say
that's
John
the
wearing the
French tuck.
George fit with the half shirt untucked.
That's the French tuck. You do that too.
I think that's just a
Girl-
very disheveled nerd who has a shirt untucked.
The half tuck is like low key kind of in for girls.
The French tuck, that's the fucking like just into your belt buckle, right? Or is it,
Yes, it's like a half tuck. Yeah.
that we had a sign on our door in college that said, if your shirt is just touching into your belt buckle, get the fuck out of here. I don't know if it was quote unquote that, but it was.
You had that sign in college.
It was that was the sentiment. I don't forget exactly what the words were, but it was It was something along those lines.
Hey.
Live. Live.
He's like the original reply guy.
We're on live.
You fucking
Luke, give me a milk.
You eat dinner?
no stop.
We got Joe's. What's up
Look at them drinking the milkshakes. See, now I just want.
$300. I beat him in beer pong today.
Again?
Yeah, $300.
All right. Well, to be fair, I was much more competitive today.
What do the restaurants do that give you a milkshake, but they don't give you the extra milkshake on the side in the silver cup? Are they dumping it down the drain?
Oh, they're fucking slugging that.
They have
just
to drink. But my dad used to make malts at home with those. It tastes way better out of the metal cup than any other normal cup.
I believe
So
it.
they're
Yeah.
probably
So
slugging them in the back.
That's a great. Then at that job, you're just rooting for the milkshake to get ordered.
Who turned the jukebox off?
Yeah, the bully's here. Turn off the jukebox.
The whole place just stops and watch him fucking rob this dude.
getting tripped is demoralizing.
Yes, it is.
The most ruthless bully thing I ever saw was in middle school. I saw a kid. He had his binders and his books and his notes in his right hand under his shoulder, and he was leaned over at the water fountain taking a sip of water. And a kid walked up and smacked them all out of his hand, and just went all over the place. There was like water underneath, like the notes and the books were wet. It was a small moment, but I was like, that's so fucking mean. That's just
mean.
That's just it's just mean.
I think the worst I saw was somebody get suplexed in the middle of the lunchroom. No coming back from that.
Outside of a fight, I mean. I've seen a fight, but that was just it's such a small bully moment. Jesus.
I used to, when you used to have to read in class?
Yeah,
teachers-
like everyone.
Yes.
So someone would get called on, I would just chuck pencils at them the entire
That's mean.
That's funny.
That's kind of fun. I actually like that one. That one's not bad.
Dude, I had a Spanish teacher who used to throw chalk at us every time we messed up. And if we messed up enough times, he just threw a book.
A book?
Yeah, Spanish book.
Hardback?
Hardback, the fucking Spanish textbook.
Of all subjects, too. One of the toughest subjects. Learning another language.
No, he was the best, though. He was the best. Signor Garena Barena. I don't know why I said that Italian, but
Sounds like not a great teacher. You don't even know it.
I wonder if they always planned on Marty hanging on to the cars, or if they just couldn't figure out how to teach Michael J. Fox to skateboard. So
That's
they
a
wrote
good
it
point.
into the
That's a
movie.
question I've never thought of. It's like day 6 of the skateboard shoot, and they're like, all right, we got to change this up.
Yeah, it's you can't do it. Moving on. I hate manure.
And that kid grew up to be Tony Hawk.
Mm-hmm.
Robert De Niro, the diner owner.
So horny.
Very horny movie.
Even her breathing there is just uncomfortable.
Gonna suck his dick.
Oh, no. No.
hey, what's steampunk? Because I was just gonna say those are steampunk glasses, but I don't really know what steampunk
No,
is.
you're right. You're right.
Those are,
I
yes,
know
they
I
are.
don't know what steampunk is.
It's like a
Yes,
genre.
they are steampunk.
It's like sci-fi, all that shit. It's just a genre.
It's a genre of movie.
Oh, movie, video game, book. Just I'm trying to think of
Wow.
another thing to compare it to. Just like fantasy.
I always thought it was basically the only genre of entertainment you didn't just mention. I always thought it was kind of music.
No, I don't think it started as music, but I think there's steampunk music now. So with this big pole and hook, very scientific.
He just hardwired his camcorder into an old TV, and he's like, big hook.
Meek Mill just tweeted a while ago. They canceled everything but taxes.
That's how you know he got beat bad by the tax man.
Yeah, funny.
I don't think the demonstration needs to be this in depth.
John, the shirt that Marty has on in this scene looks like a shirt you get on an Instagram ad that'd be a little bit too small, but you'd wear it anyways.
It does have that appearance to it. I'd never tuck it in though. I don't have the stomach for it.
Yeah, you can't be tucking in there.
I can't tuck it in, man. I tuck in. I never tuck a shirt in. I look like a fucking insurance salesman from fucking Cincinnati, and like not just because of the fake professionalism, because of the gut.
I have a two-part question for you guys. Have you ever fired a fire extinguisher? And two, is it cool?
Yes,
and yes.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
glad we could agree.
Yes.
Yes.
No, but I assume yes.
I want to so bad. I never have.
We had one in our high school, like break room, I guess you call it, snack lodge, whatever. And
Please
wouldn't
tell
call it
people that. In high school, I had a snack lodge.
it will like straight up. Hang on, I'm gonna see. I don't know how to show it to you, but like
Text me a picture. I can throw it up.
okay, it was. I mean, it's no one's ever called it that ever, but that is exactly what it is. Now that I say it out loud.
May seem a little forward, but can I lick your ball? What? Don't look at me. That's what you're saying.
How the fuck is it not a picture of this place online?
He's not strong. He hit the guy and ran away. How could you be this relentlessly horny that you'd hit him in front of this old man?
No, these are more normal fits here. I'm not a fan of George's jacket here, though. I feel like if you're George when he calls you dad, you don't just look past that. You're like, oh, hold on, back up. You call me dad?
Just met this guy. You're helping him hang his laundry? That's a very intimate act.
It really is.
He's waving the brassiere in his face. What year did they phase brassiere out and just use bra?
I don't know. Brassiere is really uncomfortable.
I was on brassieres today.
It's one of my favorite. Oh, man.
It's the French version.
Yeah, that comment didn't get past the chat, I'm sure.
Oh, imagine having that date in the 50s. No fucking chance. Chat brings up a good point. George has like a super cuts fade.
He does. He does. Very quarantined haircut for George McFly.
By the way, speaking of quarantine haircuts, Tom Curran, one of the Pats beat guys.
Oh my god, I love it.
It's got itself in the running for worst quarantine.
Oh, I guess.
It is so fucking perfect for him, though. Like, you know, like, if you just didn't know him or know his personality, you'd be like, what the fuck? But because it's him, it just makes it so much better.
Who's got the worst one at Barstool?
YP.
No, yeah.
YP's was bad.
My piece was tough.
I mean,
Brandon just shaved it all off.
Yeah, Rig.
Yeah, what are they doing? I feel like you've been getting like underground cuts or something because your hair looks regular.
Going to the Underground Railroad of haircuts.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
really, though, what have you been doing?
I've had a house call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. Going to the basement. Yeah.
You're fucking ridiculous, dude.
My hair is a disaster when it's long, and I'm on these live streams like every night, so I don't look like a clown. My hair grows out. My hair doesn't grow like down. It just looks obnoxious. I feel bad. I feel bad for barbers. That's one.
Oh, I
That's
feel
another-
awful.
It's terrible.
Awful that, like, I mean, whatever.
I've just been like, I've been Venmoing my barber like when I would usually get a haircut.
That's nice of you.
They like legit can't work, my usual barber, which sucks.
By the way, saxophone and jazz music is. I could listen to that for the rest of my life with no other music and be completely fine.
Nope.
Yeah.
I would
It might
not.
connect you. What's wrong with you? You don't like jazz music?
They don't sing.
That's not true.
It's mostly instrumental.
That is not true.
I think it is.
Sad to say, George McFly's a better dancer than me.
Tomorrow. Just plug it in right there. Thank you. What are you eating?
We're gonna do a little trivia at the end of this. We're gonna do a buzzer. Everyone's gonna have a buzzer. It's a cool website we've been using for Barstool Breakfast trivia. Casey's big deal is to not embarrass herself since she's seen the movie and these two haven't.
Yeah, but the more that I watch it, the more I feel like, I mean, I know what happens, obviously, but I realize it's been a long time, so.
John, you're gonna do trivia soon.
Yeah.
John feels like a trivia hedger.
My partner will be.
Big Cat was a big trivia hedger. He hedged hard beforehand, and then he got a lot of them right. Brandon and PFT have been destroyed the last two matches.
Marty, I'm 18. It's not like I've never been on the bang bus before.
What was that line right there? Everybody who's anybody drinks.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, goodness gracious. That's his mother.
He has to live with that for the rest of his life.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of his life, he's just fucked up in the head.
Now Biff's fade, not bad.
No, Biff's got a decent cut going there. You know, Biff concerned about the morals of the situation.
The guy with the 3D glasses is simply preposterous.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
I can't even see anything. There's no way.
He has to have the most preposterously bad headache 24/7 from wearing those things. But he's just committed to the brand of wearing the 3D glasses, so he leaves them on.
When he just said, beat it, spooky, that's a slur, right?
Yes.
Yes. Not the way you said it, but yes.
Well, I changed the way I said
Yes,
it.
you did. Yes, that was a smart move.
Yes, it is.
I mean, John, this is the 50s.
My asshole clenched when you started to say that.
I wasn't positive. I made sure to throw out some kind of alternative saying anyway. But I just, the way he said it, I was like, I think he's being a racist right now.
Yes, again, 50s. Oh, no. What's that shit on Biff's lip?
It's so fucking creepy.
There's like some. He's got like shit in his mouth. I've never noticed that.
He's supposed to use like that.
Probably a good time for her to start running, huh?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Where do you go?
At least open the passenger door just in case you want to get going.
That a boy, George. George's got long arms, good reach.
What a roundhouse.
You think George McFly started beating the shit out of people after that at school?
One hit KO, boss.
I mean, again, he's got good reach.
Nobody here is under the age of 25.
Belly
That woman's 40.
Belly was old.
That's Marty's one comment, and he goes, God, high school students were so much older back then.
Fucking, hey Ginger, dude, did you not see me just rock Biff's shit in the parking lot?
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's like, dude, I'm the guy who beat up Biff. Like the word travels fast.
He's literally lying dead in the parking lot, dude.
I mean, how can he beat up Biff and not just obliterate this kid immediately? Come on.
Fucking Poindexter, yes.
If you're Marty, you just gotta yell, beat up the Ginger.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Scott Farkus from
Might
Christmas.
very well be that actor.
It's the same kid. If it's the same kid, I have no idea, which is an embarrassing fact.
Farkas's teeth give me nightmares every Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't think it is, but I don't know. I don't think it is. No, he was born in 1970. Couldn't have been him. Okay, it wasn't. Scott Farkus from A Christmas Story was in a very famous movie with that and starred a Friends actor
What?
in the lead role.
A movie.
Ed with Matt LeBlanc.
Ed?
Marty, you see the movie? Marty, you see the movie Ed?
Why do they want to do extra? Are they being paid?
Why do I know Ed?
Ed is the movie with Joey from Friends, and he's got a chimpanzee. It's a baseball movie.
No, I never seen that.
It seems like right up your alley.
That does.
Oh, John and Kenjack, he was in an episode of It's Always Sunny. I didn't know that.
Scott Farkus was?
Yeah, A Cricket's Tale. He played a character named Davy.
Oh, you know what? I honestly don't think I've ever seen A Cricket's Tale because I think cricket has devolved too much for me where it makes me sick to look at.
Mm-hmm.
And
He
I
is
think that just
disgusting to
skipped
watch.
his like origin story.
We still have to do our show about It's Always Sunny.
Sometimes you gotta have sex with the dogs, and sometimes you like it.
He's so fucking funny.
That's right. We definitely have to start that like soon.
We may as well. I think I'm thinking about that over the weekend.
This could not be any less Michael J. Fox singing. He's basically doing TikTok right now.
Sid, it's Scott Farkus. Often confused with Scott Farkus. It's Scott.
Scott with a U.
Yes, SCUT Farkus. Yellow eyes, Scott Farkus.
Hey, George, Biff's in the hospital. He might not make it.
Yeah, it's
Being
like-
charged with manslaughter.
Marty disappears. They find out that he's been arrested for the murder of Biff Tannen.
He went to jail for life. Ugh.
One of the best music scenes in any movie.
Yeah.
All right, you're doing a little too much there, McFly.
All right there, Marty.
Like, you would have thought he learned his lesson by now. Like, hey, quit bringing fucking attention to yourself, dude. Like,
Yeah, you're ruining your life.
oh, sorry, I just love guitar so much. Had to risk my life.
That's an iconic moment for all Martys in the world, but I mean, it's a classic Marty moment.
He's not ready for that yet.
No, just the
Guess
performance.
not just ready for that yet.
That was Marty when he didn't win Barstool Idol.
I'm so confused.
I guess you guys just aren't ready for that yet.
That's exactly what it was. Thank God Mantis had to go to school.
Oh, it's Biff Tannen. Just the way George is holding the jacket over his shoulder, he's got that swagger now too.
Once you kill a man, there's no coming back, Marty.
Once you people forget in this movie, he murdered Biff.
Dead.
Cross your arms like this.
Oh, I don't want to do that. All the way down, you can jump on my back.
I'm not gonna jump on your back.
Why didn't someone say that to you and your girlfriend? Hey, if you ever kids and the 8-year-old sets fire to the rug, go easy. I'm like, all right, fucking psycho.
Not even kids.
Weirdo.
They just kissed for the first time, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that is like Marty finds so many ways to McFly. Excuse me, I want to find our Marty. McFly finds so many ways to blow it in this movie.
There's a fantastic parody of this in Futurama, where they do this same exact thing, except Fry does fuck his own grandma and becomes his own grandpa. It's so funny.
I mean, I always forget about that moment where he almost screwed it up by being late. He fucking he needed to change out of the zoot suit.
What? In real life? Yeah. I don't know, probably.
Who?
The doctor?
Christopher Lloyd is not dead. He's alive.
Yeah, very much alive.
What?
He aged very well too.
He looks the same.
Yeah, he really does. He looks almost exactly the same. They did a Back to the Future reunion thing not that long ago.
That's wild.
Chad mentioned how Biff's only in like 5 scenes in this movie, and they made up for that in spades in Back to the Future too, because he's in every fucking.
Biff is in basically every scene in the second movie. That is right.
Imagine Marty watching Back to the Future 2 knowing it's set in 2015.
What?
Yeah, the next movie they go to 2015.
Get out
It's
of
so
here.
Yeah.
And the Cubs win the World Series. Sorry to spoil. Whatever. Sorry. Cubs win the World Series in the movie. It's a very brief moment. And the Cubs obviously they won the year after, but they did have a decent run in 2015. So people freaked out about it.
Yeah, if that happened, that'd be bad.
All right. I'll ask in a second. It's got to happen. All right, stick around. We're gonna do a 5-question trivia off. You guys should wager something.
Okay. What do
John
we
wants to
drink?
give yourself a tattoo.
What do you say?
You have to give yourself a tattoo if you lose.
I mean, it's really honestly like if I lose this after you guys have never seen the movie, that would be tough.
If you lose this,
So-
John has to give you a tattoo.
Oh,
Here's what I can say with a absolute guarantee. I will give Casey Smith a tattoo at some point.
it's not going to be if I
Yeah,
lose.
but that's just a good one. That just sounds like a good bet.
That's a good point. Like we might as well just bet it, knowing fully well that I'm going to let you do that anyways.
Yeah, you don't need to tell out the world you guys are fucking nuts.
Oh, trust me, it'll take a lot of convincing at a bar one night, but I'll eventually let him do it. But if I know
deal with Kevin was that I'm gonna get a gun safe, and only Kevin knows the code to it, so I have to call him to get my tattoo gun out.
That's good, but here's the problem: is that like when we all go out in the city, if we're ever allowed to go out in the city again, like none of us are like. I'll be calling Kevin, like, give him the fucking number, Kevin.
I mean, last time the three of us went out, you almost got a tattoo.
Yeah, imagine it was just in my living room.
We went back into the tattoo parlor twice, thinking they wouldn't remember us.
Every time you guys asked me to go, I kept going to the bathroom.
You guys like onions? I've recently discovered my love for onions, particularly cocktail onions. Ah,
So good.
I love them.
By itself?
huh?
You're eating them by themselves?
Well, they were in a drink that I just finished, so now I'm eating it.
Just drink regular shit, dude.
What's regular shit?
Nothing with onions in it at home.
Nice Shrek cocktail.
So are we saying a tattoo?
I'll bet a tattoo. I mean, I wouldn't give anyone a fucking asshole tattoo. I expect no one will give me one. So yeah, I'll bet a tattue.
Do you mean like
Asshole.
tattooing an asshole to you, or
An asshole tattoo.
I mean, like a dickhead
I
tattoo.
know. I know. I just
I know.
Yeah.
Well, when you said it, I didn't like the way that sound. I didn't like the way that.
Well, I might
Yeah.
do an asshole tattoo because you can make that look real artsy.
No. Okay, we could do. Let's do a tattoo, an at-home tattoo. Either way, so like if I win, then I get to use the gun on John and Marty, which is terrifying for everyone. Yeah,
How the hell
Yeah.
I looked into this?
because it's all three of us.
I mean, Marty's not gonna do this, and I'm not calling you a coward for not doing it, Marty.
I might maybe a
all
try.
right. Wait. Here we go. Wait. If Martin doesn't want to do it, the two of you seem more than willing. So okay. Here it is.
Yeah, this is a Tuesday night for you guys.
But Marty can Marty can make it interesting. If Casey wins, it's John's the loser. If John wins, Casey's the loser. But if Marty wins, they're both losers, and they both have to get it done.
well, if
And Marty has to do it.
win, I gotta draw it.
Well, no.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh my God. Okay.
Okay. I love
Read what
it.
you want.
Okay, so whoever wins gets to draw it.
Yeah.
And just so we're clear, nothing like fucking ridiculous.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Like I agree with Marty. Like a little triangle somewhere or something like that.
Yeah.
Something that can be covered, not on the face. Okay, no, I mean like not face or neck,
Right.
and not ridiculous.
Let's. I think we can put tattoo within reason on the line, and
Yep.
then we can debate that when the time comes.
Yeah.
Yes, fair. Okay, and whoever wins gets to draw it. With the
Within
gun.
reason. Within reason.
Right, with the gun though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just to the chat, don't tattoo 88 to anybody. That is very much a white supremacist symbol. So don't do that.
Just a big Eric Lindros fan.
It's going to be 7 questions. I'll read them off. There'll be multiple choice. You're going to have a buzzer, but we'll do that once the movie ends.
One thing I know about these movies, the fact that they impressed upon me is that people really love clock towers. I would never cared for them.
Oh, you know what a tattoo has to be? I think it's got to be a 2. It's got to be Back to the Future, the 2 logo.
Why?
Can you tattoo that?
What do you mean? The whole word?
No, I guess it's they use it more for Back to the Future 2, but I was thinking the tires with the 2. Maybe not. Maybe we'll think about it.
The loser has to get Doc Brown tattooed on their ass.
Capacitor that looks a uterus.
Looks like a uterus?
Kinda.
I never noticed that. I haven't seen the movie.
Jeff, I'm not crazy, right?
I mean, I'm not going to comment on the movie at all because you're about to do trivia.
I was on Marty McFly at school, and you're not on the Marty's. Like, come on.
Well, Marty Stewart. What about Marty M?
Oh,
That's huge.
Oh,
That's
shit.
huge.
That's sick.
That is sick. Wow. All right, let's see them.
Marty, you have to be paying attention to what's happening.
There's a lot of Johns. You looked that up.
No, I haven't, you fuck. What are you talking about?
That's your full name, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dana Biddy.
Look up Casey.
Yeah, look up Casey.
Casey's number 1. Look at the first one.
Wait, what?
That's visual of the Lone Pine Mall is the best. After he knocked it over in the beginning of the movie, it's just attention to detail is fantastic.
Jeff D. Lowe. Jeff D. Lowe was the first Jeff D.
So it's different.
Why did you jump like that?
Got to double tap, make sure they're really dead. A lot of murder in this movie, especially Biff.
R.I.P. Biff.
Those bullets are ridiculous.
We determined Doc Brown is very cavalier with worrying about ruining the space-time continuum.
Very cavalier.
In the second movie, he flies away on a residential street.
Yeah, he's supposed to be 17. Get the fuck out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I love that Marty can kind of dunk on him, though. Like, yeah, I've already traveled in time, Doc. Fuck off.
Yeah.
He can give him the advice.
We're gonna do it. I might do it. Let's do it Saturday. All right.
That jump is called the "We ran out of money on the special effects budget" jump off screen.
You see Roan's tweet?
No.
Yeah.
I saw that the new work cycle could be 4 days of work, then 10 days at home, with the idea that the virus takes 3 days to infect someone and symptoms could be detected during the days off.
What?
Intriguing.
No, it's from like an article. So 4 days at work, 10 days at home.
But 10 days you can go to the bar, or
I don't know.
10 days weekend will be sick.
Where's this from?
I like how Marty, even though the family's classy or not, didn't change his style. He's still Marty.
He's got the biggest forehead I've ever seen. I'm serious. Do you see it?
That's your one comment of the movie.
Look at it, buddy.
It is big.
Oh, it's got to be uncomfortable, McFly, right there.
remember when you were trying to like?
Fuck me, mom.
Yeah, I didn't know where to go. I was gonna say suck my dick, mom, but that
Anyone-
felt really.
Ken Jack already said that. Hey, don't worry.
No, I
Yeah,
know.
we
but when I
crossed the
say
bridge.
it,
Does
I know.
anyone have a grapefruit bowl at home like that?
yes, yes,
Like with a base at the bottom?
my parents did. Yes,
Ah, love it.
but I think it was because my grandma used to do it. So then, like, my grandma did it, so my mom just did it.
I could go for a grapefruit.
I love grapefruit.
Biff, remember when I killed you?
I mean, nice
Put you
Adidas
in a-
track suit, all things considered.
That's true. Remember when I put you in a coma back in?
Kind of a sick tracksuit, though.
I mean, you got knocked out once and it turned him into a cuck for life.
It's also strange where, like, if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have fallen in love. Like, if it wasn't for him trying to fucking rape you, like,
Yes.
Yeah.
so it was very intense. Not like he introduced us.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Bless you.
I think the simp in this movie is Biff. He simps for the family at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, extra card, Marty.
Such a cool truck. Sorry, Jenny. I was sexually assaulted by my mom yesterday. Not very horny right now.
And my dad's boss is kind of a piece of shit, too. That's the first bad fit of the night.
Yeah.
What? The,
That's
what
a tough
the
fit.
fuck is that?
We didn't talk about it in our review the other day, but the clear tie is not a look.
The professor or Doc's looking great though. He looks like fucking what's his name in Thor Ragnarok.
He's also a
Goldblum.
Ragnarok character. Your kids are shit, Marty.
Hmm.
All right.
Your kid, he won't stop doing the renegade on TikTok.
Where we're going, we don't.
Such a great line.
All right. Everyone get your phones out. John, Casey, Mush, get your phones out. You're going to go to a website here.
Okay.
It's called, all right, ready? It's going to be buzzin, BUZZIN.live, LIVE.
Okay.
All right. When you go there, you're going to, I think it says like as a player.
Wait, what?
Join host.
Yeah, join. You're going to click join. Buzzin, BUZZIN.live.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And then you're going to hit join. And then
Okay.
the number you're going to type in is 772-981.
Okay.
All right, everyone's in. Don't leave this app or you'll get okay, so you have the buzzer, you see it, right?
Yeah.
So we
Everyone
hit the
test
big
it out?
green-
Okay. Okay, here we go. All right, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to read the question. We got to redo it. I shouldn't have read it out loud. That was stupid.
I
That
was
was
gonna
dumb.
say, what are you? I
Yeah.
figured you had some other system over there.
I got a new one. Go into the chat. Go into the
What
chat.
the fuck?
All right, go into the
There's a-
chat.
I was like, he must have. All right.
I was
He really
thinking.
trusts his listeners.
Go into the chat. Go into the chat.
Oh,
Do you see it in the private chat on StreamYard?
yeah, I was very
Okay.
confused.
I just buzzed it again to test.
All right, you should. All right, so the blank one is John. Okay. All right, now don't click it anymore. Here we go. We're gonna do trivia. We have 7 categories. I'm gonna read the question, then I'm gonna read the multiple choice. Okay.
Mhm.
After I read the 4th option, actually, you can buzz in whenever the hell you want. But if you buzz in and you get it wrong, you're out of the question. All right. Here we go. First question: tattoo on the line. Tattoo on the line.
Not just tattoo. Tattoo by drawn with a needle by one of us.
Sure. Yep, that's right. What company makes the DeLorean? GNC. Oh, John buzzed in.
DeLorean.
John didn't even want to hear didn't want to hear all the options.
It's fucking DeLorean. I asked the question.
Do you
You
know
guys said DeLorean's the brand.
Do you know the full name of the company? It's on the front of the car.
GMC.
I don't know why you're
DMC.
insane that you both just guessed. Okay, Marty.
No, it's DMC. I know it's DMC.
Okay, you said DeLorean. That's not the answer I'm looking for. I'm going to read the rest of the question. Casey, you guessed as well. So Marty, this is a free question for you now.
Yeah.
The remaining options are Ford, DMC, or Toyota.
DMC, please.
That is correct, Marty. Up 1-0.
It is.
Why so quick on the buzzer? Why so quick on the buzzer?
I
All right. Okay, here we go.
I don't know why I kept guessing once I was out too.
You gotta be. The buzzer is a dangerous tool. What is the name of Doc Brown's dog? John buzzed in before the end. What is it?
I buzzed it first.
Einstein.
I have it on my screen. I can see it.
I think we all buzzed it.
Okay, it is Einstein. It is Einstein. Casey, 0 points. John and Marty have.
Casey, you bitch.
I could not have hit.
I see who buzzes in. It was John. What is the name of the high school dance? Fish under the Casey buzzed in.
Enchantment Under the Sea.
Okay, we're all tied up 3 apiece. 3 apiece. Okay, all right. Okay, here we go. Sorry. What is the name of the song that Marty performs at the dance? Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, we'll go to the next one. We'll go to the next one. I have to reset the buzzer. We're gonna go to the next one. It's okay.
That got all jumbled up, right?
What name does Lorraine call Marty? Is it Calvin, Carl, Klein? Casey buzzed in first.
Oh!
Calvin, because of his underwear. Boom.
Okay, that's right. All right, Casey's got 2. Okay.
Was I close to that?
But yeah, you were close, but she beat you by a hair.
Yeah.
How many miles per hour must the car be going to trap? Marty guessed first.
No!
85.
No!
Incorrect. John guessed second. No, John buzzed second. I don't know you. What did you say, John?
88.
It's 88.
That is correct. It's 88. All right.
Yeah, no!
All right. So what's the score? Casey's got 2.
John
John's
has
got
2.
2.
Marty has 1.
Marty has 1. Okay.
All
right. Hang on. In there.
Wait, I'm still buzzed.
I got to reset. I got to reset. In the diner, Marty meets the future mayor of Hill Valley. What was his name? Ed Wilson, George Wilson, Goldie Wilson, or John Wilson? Marty buzzed in first.
Goldie Wilson.
Goldie Wilson is correct. All right, we're tied up. And it comes down to this. It comes down to one more.
I didn't even know that.
I had no idea.
Fuck. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
wow, baby!
All right, last one.
Game 7.
All right, here we go. Last one. This is it. This is for the tattoo. The homemade tattoo John ordered a gun off God knows what website.
It was Amazon Prime. It didn't get on the dark web. It was Amazon Prime. Bezos brings it right to your door. $100, by the way. Pretty cheap.
For $120.
$120. Yeah, that was the expensive version. It was $15, $40, and $120. I sprung for the expensive.
Right choice.
Oh, game 7. Okay, let's go.
Okay, last one. Here we go. In the scene where Marty dresses up in the hazmat suit, he scares George and tells him he's from what planet? Is it Alderaan, Neptune, Vulcan, or Coruscant? Marty buzzed it first.
Vulcan.
That's correct, and that's the win.
God damn it! I knew it! I hate this! I hate it!
Marty definitely has bad handwriting too. It's gonna look bad.
I swear this shit's
I'm
rigged.
gonna
It's not.
so
It's
bad.
not rigged. I'll prove it to you. It's not rigged. Hang on.
I know it's not rigged, Jeff. Let me have this though.
See what you don't know.
Oh, I knew it. Your just little fingers are faster than mine, apparently.
Tough.
What
Marty
a
wins.
That
Marty.
was a lot of fun.
Okay, let's do more. Let's do more. Jeff, you know what I was banking on? I was banking on the question of what date did they leave, what date did they go back, and what time did they set it at? And you did none of those because I know neither one of them know that answer.
No.
He gets Planet Vulcan on the. It doesn't even need the.
It's like the big things that happen on social media was like the whole date, like the date of then. So I was like, well, October 26th, 1985, 1:35. Like I was so ready, and you just let me down.
I believe I just won.
You know what we should do? The next Monday night, we should just do like
Back to the Future too.
we should just do 20 rounds of trivia just for like 30 minutes, but we'll do buzz in like this. That's what we'll do.
Exhilarating.
Okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do a buzz in trivia next Monday, but you gotta we'll put something else on the line.
Okay.
You guys.
Oh, I know. Hold on. I'm really bad at trivia.
You gotta understand. Everyone keeps saying that, and Brandon and PFT keep losing. So I don't know what the. We're gonna make it. We'll make it. The trivia is not gonna be crazy hard trivia. It's gonna be things that I do this for Barstool Breakfast. There are some challenging ones, but then there's some easy ones. So
I'm so mad right now.
All right, tough. Marty wins. Incredible.
That was
What's Vulcan from? What movie franchise?
I don't know.
Jeez. Oh, jeez, guys. Come on.
All right. That's it.
Star Trek.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Casey, John, Mush, Ken, Jack,